Hello everyone, welcome to this session on mental maths. Today we'll be learning on finding squares of numbers from basically up to 125. So this is a two-part session. So first part we'll discuss on finding squares of number from 26 to 75, and then the next part would be from 76 to 125. So this is basically the first session of the series that we like to call mental maths. And this series would basically help you to improve your mental math ability, which is very essential for any competitive exam in which calculators are not allowed. So without further ado, let's get started. And the prerequisite basically is to know the squares of numbers from 1 to 25. And for your reference, I've given the squares of numbers from 1 to 25. And then using these values, we'll be finding squares of number up to 75. So uh, let's try to understand this with an example. So the first example would be, let's take number 41. So how to find 41 whole square? So the first thing that we would do is we will subtract 25 from 41. So let me write it down. Subtract 25. So what is 41 minus 25? That is 16. So this would be our first two digits of the square, right? So this is our first two digits. And then how would we get the last two digits? We'll do the difference from 50 whole square. So what is 41 minus 50? So that is minus 9, or basically 9 square, right? Because we're taking the difference, that is 9 square, which is basically 81. So that would be our last two digits, right? So this is our last two digits. So the answer would be 1681. Okay, so let's take another example and let's see another variation that can happen. So let's take 62. Okay, 62 whole square. So same thing, we'll subtract 25. So what is 62 minus 25? That would be 37, right? So that is 37. And then we'll do the difference from 50 to 62 minus 50 whole square, which is basically 12 square, which is 144. But in this case, as we discussed previously, we can only take the last two digits. So what we would do with the 100 digit? So we will add it with the unit digit of the first two digits. So basically these two would get added up. So the final solution would be 3844. Okay. So always remember, we can only take the last two digits. If we have more than two digits, the 100 digit would get added up to the unit digit of the first two digits. Okay. So that is the only variation you can get here. And then we'll do one more question, but this one you guys give it a try first, and then we'll discuss the solution, and then we'll go to the next part of the video. Okay, so let's try 54. So 54 whole square. So we can pause the video for a minute and then we'll come back with the solution. Okay, so I guess you guys have given it a try. So very simple. We'll follow the same steps. We will subtract 25 from 54, right? So 54 minus 25, that would be 29. And then we will subtract 54 from 50 and square it. So 54 minus 50 whole square, which is basically 4 square, which is 16. So we can write it as 2916. So this is how to find the squares of number up to 75. And hope you guys liked this session. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. uh, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel for such contents, and share the video with your friends if you liked it. Thank you, and see you guys in the next session.